What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chaz here. Humbled on a daily. You already know what is going on, folks. Welcome back to the channel. This episode is going to be a little bit different. Well, it's not a little bit different. That's a lie. It's going to be a lot different than what we normally do. Normally, I just react to music and we just keep it moving. We keep it on rolling. And I was thinking the other day, I was thinking, you know what? I got to add something different to the channel. Like, you know, reacting to music's fun and all and whatever, but I actually would like to get to know some of the singers and songwriters, as they say, just to get a little bit of insight into their personality, their intellect. So I was just going to start just looking for interviews for them and just to see, just on my own. And I was thinking, well, why not react to one? It's a reaction channel. So make a reaction to the actual interview. So I don't know if this is going to bomb or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyways. It's on the channel. So this is actually going to be me reacting to an interview with Hyang. So I've done a crap ton of reactions to her, but I never really listened to her in an interview or nothing. I don't know nothing about this lady. So this is actually going to be kind of interesting. So nobody requested this. This is just me. I was just thinking outside of the box, really. That's really all I was doing. So I found this one on the internet, and I'm going to check it out. I don't know. It's only 4 minutes, so it can't be it can't be too bad. It's going to be probably short and sweet. But it says the title of it says, "I wanted to run away from the song." I don't know what that means, but obviously she went through some hardship of some kind. So let's just check it out and see what she has to say. This is Hyang interview. If this is your first time to the channel, what's up? It is definitely different. Normally I react to songs, but this is reacting to an interview. So just hang tight in there if this is your first time, and welcome to the channel. And if you're here all the time, what is up? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you dig the stuff that you're seeing on here, like, subscribe, comment below, all that stuff. This will be good banter back and forth here because most people that watch these reaction channels know a crap ton about the bands or the artists, and they always fill me in on everything. So this is going to give me a chance to have some knowledge about this person as well. So I'm sure I'm going to get plenty of comments though about Hyang and in this interview. So let's get it. And I hope you don't mind. Got me a little cup of coffee because that's what you do with interviews, man. You drink coffee, you talk. So that's what I'm going to do here. All right, let's get it. This is Hyang interview.
노래하기가 너무 힘든 거예요. 더 이상 노래를 못하게 될 수도 있겠다라는 두려움. 지금 이 두려움에서 도망치면 이 순간을 후회하지 않을 자신이 있을까? 그냥 갈 때까지 가보자. 안녕하세요, 소양입니다. 폐렴이 한 7, 8번 왔었어요. 열이 나고 뭐 이러는 건 다 괜찮은데 가래가 너무 끓는다는 거죠. 그럼 노래하기가 너무 힘든 거예요. 진짜 울기도 많이 울고 더 이상 노래를 못하게 될 수도 있겠다라는 그런 두려움. 많은 분들이 이제 저에 대해서 기대하는 바가 굉장히 크니까 좀 힘들었다.
Oh, wow. Okay, so far, this is what I get out of this. So she battled pneumonia at some point. But let's look at the that's not perfect English. It says it was also a burden for many people to expect me a lot. So, but this is what I get from that is, here's somebody's a professional. She's a professional singer. This is what pays her bills, right? She's got bills to pay like everybody else does, and she's got commitments. She probably has signed on the contracts. I'll sing at this venue on this day, at this venue on this day, this town hall on this day. And she's being paid for that. So the tickets are being sold. People are expecting her to show up at these venues and perform. And when you're battling pneumonia and you've got phlegm in your throat, you can't perform at the level you know you can. That's pressure, man. I didn't know this about her. So let's hear what else she has to say about that.
더 이상 노래를 못하게 될 수도 있겠다라는 그런 두려움. 많은 분들이 이제 저에 대해서 기대하는 바가 굉장히 크니까 좀 힘들었던 것 같아요. 그래서 한 달 동안 뉴욕으로 그냥 간 적도 있어요. 필라델피아를 이렇게 가는데 루즈벨트 대통령이 말을 플랜카드에 이렇게 누가 이렇게 해놓은 거예요. 두려움 자체를 두려워하는 것이 가장 큰 두려움이다라는. 제가 그걸 보면서 5년 후, 10년 후의 모습을 상상을 하게 되더라고요. 내가 만약에 지금 이 두려움에서 도망치면 이 순간을 후회하지 않을 자신이 있을까?
Dude, that is it. I mean, that's so human-like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we all battle on different occasions is you always hear that saying, like, you don't want to be on your deathbed and wish that you would have done all those things that you didn't do. You know what I mean? And, well, she's just breaking it down into 5 to 10 years. Like, where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? Do I not do this and run from it and then look back and say, man, I wish I would have just battled through that and kept singing? And where would I be? You know what I mean? And that is the truth. Like, you're alive one time. This is it, man. You're only alive one time. Just go get it. Go after whatever makes you happy. That is the key to life. And, you know, just to hear her say that, it makes, I mean, you hear it, but it makes so much sense right there. Like, go get it.
그래서 5년 후, 10년 후의 모습을 상상을 하게 되더라고요. 내가 만약에 지금 이 두려움에서 도망치면 이 순간을 후회하지 않을 자신이 있을까? 그냥 갈 때까지 가보자. 그리고 이제 돌아와서 했던 게 복면가왕이었죠. 그 전에 자신감만 가득했을 때는 충분한 어떤 이야기를 못했어요. 노래가 완벽하게 잘 되고 완벽한 스킬을 가지고 있었을 땐 그냥 스킬을 보이느라고 굉장히 집중을 하고 있었던 것 같아요. 1등만 하는 사람은 상대방의 마음을 못 움직여요. 너 꼴.
If you guys watch my reactions to her stuff prior, that was a comment that I made about her too that I loved when she sings. Obviously, when she's at the top of her game, she's very animated with her hands when she's hitting notes and she's wanting to convey a message to you about the song that she's singing. She's very good at that animation with the hands and just movements. Like, she really lives the song so you get the feeling that you're supposed to when she's singing it. So I totally get that. I totally get what she's saying there.
있었던 것 같아요. 1등만 하는 사람은 상대방의 마음을 못 움직여요. 너 꼴등해서 나도 꼴등해봤어. 너 이거 실패해봤어? 나도 실패해봤어. 라고 얘기를 할 때 마음 문을 열기 시작한다라는 걸 알았어요. 아, 그래서 저는 이 3년의 폐렴의 시간이 절대 헛되지 않다고 생각해요. 이 시간을 통해서 내가 깨달았던 건 너무 내가 고개를 빳빳이 들고 있었구나. 근데 뭔가 한 발 뒤로 물러가서 나도 실패해봤어요. 나도 힘들어봤어요. 공감해 줄 수 있는 마음을 가지게 되는 계기가 아니었나. 사실은 실패가 아니고 이야기를 할 수 있는 어떤 하나의 가장 큰 계기였던 것 같아요. 그 고난.
Wow, how awesome is that? So basically, she said, you know, those 3 years, and I didn't even think of that. She battled pneumonia for 3 years, on and off. 3 years. You know how many, like, when you think about bands who tour or singers who tour, I mean, you've seen the back of T-shirts that, you know, the tour T-shirts that kids wear, you know, and it shows the tour dates on the back. I mean, for the love of God, dude, that's a lot of places. Sometimes, you know, you're looking at 20 different places in a year. I mean, you're jamming through a crap load of venues of singing. 3 years of battling pneumonia on and off. I mean, that's a struggle, especially for a professional. This is her job. She got to go out there every day on that stage and perform because people paid good money to see her and to battle that. But for her to say that it's almost like saying I wouldn't change anything because the 3 years of having pneumonia, you know, it humbled her, is what she's saying. It brought her down to a lower level to where it's like when you're poor and you come from the bottom and you reach success somehow through hard work and perseverance. You can always empathize with the people at the bottom because you were there. You know the feeling. You woke up every freaking day in the same disastrous place and state. You know what I mean? So when you come from that, you'll always be able to empathize with the people at the bottom. So, and that's kind of what she's saying is there's 3 years of having pneumonia and battling through all that, and failing, dude, that's humbling. That's life, man. That's like real shit. You're humbled, man. You stay at the top, you get knocked down at the bottom, and then you work your way back up to the top. Nobody's more humble than those types of people. I had no idea that she battled that for 3 years. And what she's saying is so freaking awesome that she literally, is able to empathize now with people who are battling the same kind of stuff. So that's fire.
이야기를 할 수 있는 어떤 하나의 가장 큰 계기였던 것 같아요. 그 고난과 아픔의 가장 큰 장점은 내가 얼마나 욕심쟁이인가를 들여다볼 수 있는 계기거든요. 제 명예에 대한 내 이름에 관한 나는 이런 사람이야 라고 보여주려고 하는 그런 마음들, 자연스러운 거지만 우리가 발견하고 싸워야 될 부분이죠. 그게 별로 나쁜 게 아니야 라고 생각하면서 가지고 있다면 사실 많은 사람들과 함께 이야기를 나누진 못해요. 성공하고 있는 사람들에게도 이야기해 줄 수 있는 부분이죠. 성공하기만 한 사람들은 자기 자신의 성공에 취해 있어요. 그래서 다른 사람들을 돌아보기가 그만큼 훨씬
Dude, that's just, I mean, this is so great. Like, that's the truth. If you've only if you've only dealt with success in your life, everything you do is successful, you have zero clue how to empathize with anybody who's not. You don't understand the feelings and the hardship of it. It's always better to fail. You talk to any successful businessman or whatever, failure is, and they don't run from failure, because failure is when you learn the most in your life. You know that's the truth, man. When you fail, you learn, because you want to make damn sure that you don't do that again. It's the best. Failure is the best.
성공에 취해 있어요. 그래서 다른 사람들을 돌아보기가 그만큼 훨씬 더 힘들어요. 저도 그랬거든요. 풀어놓는 장소가 비긴 어게인이었던 것 같아요.
These are so good. These begin again. So
비긴 어게인 하면서 헨리 씨 참 좋은 장점 중에 하나가 뭐냐면 정말 서스럼 없이 사람들이랑 장난치고 농담하고 그런 정도의 여유를 가진 사람이었으면 좋겠어요. 어떤 사람이 와도 그냥 위로
Hey, I gotta. So she's shouting out Henry. I love Henry. I did a couple of his reactions. So she's saying she loves how Henry is very open and very personal, very down to earth. Like he jokes with everybody. She wants to emulate that. Dude. Now I have a whole different look on Henry. This is turning out to be really good for me. This is awesome.
농담하고 그런 정도의 여유를 가진 사람이었으면 좋겠어요. 어떤 사람이 와도 그냥 위로받을 수 있고 그냥 얘기 한마디만 해도 그냥 처음 만났는데도 막 고민 털어놓을 수 있는 그런 되게 서스럼 없는 사람이 되고 싶어요. 제 노래를 통해서 일단은 위로를 얻었으면 좋겠고, 그리고 제 노래를 통해서 또 다른 꿈을 각자마다 가지고 있는 그 재능과 탤런트가 있잖아요. 여러 가지 다양한 꿈으로 자기만의 삶을 살아가고 꿈을 꾸고 또 다른 사람들을 꿈꾸게 만드는 일을 제 노래를 통해서, 제 삶을 통해서 했으면 좋겠어요. 그것이 제가 여러분들의 드리는 밥입니다.
Wow, okay. Dude, I'm in. Okay, so, see? I don't know if you guys enjoyed that, but I really did enjoy that. Now I have an insight. Now she's more, I feel more personable with her. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like now the next time I watch her sing, you're going to have like a small insight of her personality and know that she's a humbled person. That is freaking awesome. And now she shouted out Henry. Now I'm going to look at Henry and be like, holy shit, that Henry is the same type of dude. Like, he's the kind of guy that I would like to hang out with. Somebody who jokes around with everybody and is real down to earth. Because you don't know. I mean, there's always those superstars who probably deal with success on a constant, so they have no idea. They're not down to earth. They don't know how to sympathize with anybody because they've always been there. You know, and there's such a turnoff for most people. Now I'm going to be digging watching Henry as well. So that was great. So Hyang dealt with pneumonia for 3 years on and off. was afraid that she wasn't going to be able to sing anymore. That's what she said. And then she ended up taking a trip to New York and in Philadelphia and saw a big old plaque that said from Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. That's like a big thing in America, that, you know, that saying. But it's so true. You shouldn't have to fear anything. Like, you know, it's a free country. It's free. The only thing you should ever have to fear is the fear itself. Get over it. Get over that hump, because once you get over that fear of whatever it is you're afraid of, you'll realize that it wasn't that bad to begin with, too. And then it opens up doors, all kinds of doors of things that you were never going to be able to do because you were afraid to open up the first door. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope that makes a little bit of sense. But so she ends up saying, you know what? I'm going to keep pushing through because I don't want to see myself in 5 to 10 years looking back, wishing that I would have kept singing. I'm going to keep singing, and I'm going to make it through this. And she does. And now look at her. She's a beautiful soul, a beautiful voice, and she's sharing it with the world. So kudos to her, So Hyang. That was an awesome little interview. All right, so that's something different, folks. In the bag, that was So Hyang interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. So let's pack that one up, put it aside, and we will move on to the next reaction. But I hope you guys liked it. I really did. Like, subscribe, and share, as they always say. And leave some comments in below if you know anything else about So Hyang that's interesting that you would like to fill me in on. I would love it. So appreciate it. I'm Chaz Albert. Peace out. Everybody be safe. I'll see you on the next reaction. Booyah.